You ready?
The 50 Plus Gamers Show. 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 The 50 Plus Gamers Show.
Don't think the mic's not on.
The 50 Plus Gamers Show.
Woo! Oh my god, it has taken me so long to get set up today, guys. I do apologise. Now, okay. Let's get on with it. I've only got one person with me tonight, guys. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever you are. Okay, so today I need to do checks on things. I have got lights flickering in the background, which is good. Good. Let me just set some screens because I have not even sorted things out yet. Okay, excuse me. Right, I will click this button here and then hopefully I'm the only one here because I'll explain to you. I'll put you in chat anyway, so bear with me. I'll just come into that room now. Hello. You'll have to turn your microphone on, young man. Or are you going to leave me hanging? You're going to leave me hanging. I'm on mute. I'll come in a bit. Oh, God, this is going to be one hell of a flight. 50 is more or less flying solo tonight then. Because everybody is scared. I'll explain the situation, what's going off at the moment. So we're on a... No, you're not. Yes, you are. Fight me. Fight me. I got there before you. I'm landing a plane now. God damn, what are you doing? So tonight's theme, guys, was for me going to be a Thomas Cook. But as normal, when you load a plane up and the gauges don't work, you cannot go with your initial. Chameleon, how are you? No, you do. No, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to fly. I am not going to mess around this evening. I am going to fly. My flight. I haven't done this flight for a while, and I wanted to do a flight from EGKK to LEIB, which is Ibiza. Now, originally, what I wanted to do, guys, was I wanted to do the Thomas Cook, because have you heard about what's going off with Thomas Cook at the moment? They will elaborate a little bit on Thomas Cook. What gate am I at? I am at gate 101, sir. Gate 101 is where I am. There, look, gate 101. So the problem I had was, at the moment, I wanted to load up Thomas Cook. So I get a nice Thomas Cook skin. Yes. Oh, God. Listen. I don't know if... I'm going to allow that because I know the joke behind that one. I know the joke behind that one, and it's quite a good joke. I need to fly from UK, Chicago, and then back. Wow. That would be a nice long flight, that would, you know. I probably will do... I'm going to try and get a week off work, and I am going to do a reasonably long flight, and I'll probably do it on a Sunday. Because the problem I have at the moment is... I loaded up the Thomas Cook skin, which looked fine. The plane loaded in great, but when I went to use the gauges or the instruments, it just would not do anything with them. And I tried to load another gauge in, and it was just taking far too long, guys. And I thought to myself, the one thing I wanted to do was I wanted to get on at about 7 o'clock. I then have to get myself some food because I've not long come home from work. And not to concern anybody, 50 had a doctor's appointment as well. So I went to the doctors, got my blood pressure checked out, and guess what? 50's blood pressure is sky high. So I am going to have to, not through no choice of my own, but I'm going to have to slow down a little bit. I want to be alive to see my grandkids grow up, so I'm going to have to do what's right. My health is more important than streaming. So I'm going to have a look at my stream times, and I may reschedule. Yeah, it is a bit, because I do suffer from high blood pressure, and it runs through the family, Chameleon. I probably get it from my mother's side, and when I get a little bit, work's okay, work is fine, I will say that, but I think I don't know if things are getting on top of me or whatever, but the doctor says, you know, your blood pressure is a little bit high. I have to make sure I keep taking my tablets, and I'm supposed to take 2 tablets every single day. Now, my own admission. This is my own admission. I do, on occasions, forget to take my tablets, and it's not a good thing for me. I never really talk about it, and I don't. But I think when it gets to the stage where the doctor's saying to me, you're going to have to slow down, what do you do? How much? He's even asking, lay off the salt. I don't have a lot of salt in my food, to be honest, Chameleon. I don't. But it's one of those things that the blood pressure that I've got has just run through the family. I think it's probably hereditary. So I just need to, you know, chill out a little bit more. Don't get so stressed over things. And I should be fine. I should be fine. 50 is always good. So I'm planning on just cutting down an extra stream. Great pup. Oh no, I feared this day would come. Friday crash day. Mr. Car. Oh, great pup. I have missed you like a hole in the head. How are you anyway, sir? Are you good? So tonight's flight sim, cut the salt out, flying. Tonight's flight, the guys are busy. We've got Empire, who is moving house. Let me put the camera on. We've got Empire, who's moving house. We've got Dev, who is on a late shift. So it looks like 50 is flying with his one and only friend this evening, which is Silent Ted, but he would never admit that. So, to be honest, I apologise for the guys not being here, but obviously at work and family commitments and other things like that will always take priority, which I totally understand as well, okay? So I'm going to try and do my best to fly this thing on my own. Yes, at the moment I can say, so what gate are you on? I did tell you already, 101. Look. There, can you see it on the wall? 101, sir. I see, said the blind man. The blind man said he sees. So that's where we are at the moment, guys. And to be honest, time for a vote. Oh my God. You know what? Why am I not looking forward to this? Why am I not looking forward to this? Get your votes in, guys. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. Right. You vote for a crash. Hey, look at this. 50's got a crash and burn. There we go, look. 50 has got a crash and burn logo now. So, we'll see how I get on. How is everybody anyway? I kind of feel a little bit we never miss Friday flight night, but because of situations beyond my control. So let's get set up. Silent Ted will probably come in at some stage, I don't know when. Do you know what? Do you know something as well, Chameleon? I am a big softie, to be fair. I am a big softie. So let's get this thing set up. Gatwick clearance. Request. Here we go. To Ibiza.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee is cleared to Ibiza Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 5,000.
5,000? Oh my God.
0.825, squawk 1171.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee, cleared to Ibiza Airport is filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 5,000.
You know what? You honestly, God.
Squawk 1171.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee, read back correct.
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle this. I don't know if I'll be able to handle this. We'll climb at 11. Let's get the speed loaded up. Let's get that on. Let's get the speed done. Oh, god damn. This flight is about, I think it's just under 2 hours. Or it could be less. So I'll probably only do the one flight because there was a flight plan, I will say. 2 hours, 30 minutes. That's not too bad, to be honest. That's not too bad. It's a nice long flight. I did have a flight plan submitted from Empire. But When I went to look at it again, he'd taken it out. I don't want to rise your blood pressure. Maybe you should play Pog and call it a day. Oh my God. Just sort my cheer out because I've got it just in relax mode. Oh, you guys are so wrong to me. You are so wrong. 50 tries his best. So if ever I'm streaming, guys, right? If ever I'm streaming and you see me do this, look. If ever I'm streaming and you actually see this, just remember to call 999 and tell them where 50 lives. You all know, okay? If ever you see that, just remember to call the ICU breakout in and swear I'll call you out. Listen, honest and truthfully, I wouldn't actually call my wife because she's already said that she would probably just step over my body and sell my equipment. And do you know the joke that we have? I've turned around and said to her, if ever you sell my equipment, make sure you get the best price for it, or you can bury it with me. But she kind of makes a joke about that I'm not getting into. I won't get into that. You guys seem to think I drink a lot. I don't. That's the difference. I do not drink a lot. That's one thing I don't do.
Gatwick round, Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
Right, let me just check this thing over.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
So we've got the flaps, we've got that ready, that's ready.
Right, taxiway, Lima, Quebec, Quebec, Alpha, Kilo, Romeo, Juliet. Contact tower at 124.225.
Right. Okay.
Taxiing, hold short runway 8 right via taxiway, Lima, Quebec, Quebec, Alpha.
So silent, it's given me runway 8 right. So I am using the jet to points for free flight at the moment. I was kind of looking forward to using the Thomas Cook one because it may be their last flight, because the concern with Thomas Cook at the moment is they need to find £200 million, otherwise they will go into administration. They've got a meeting on Monday with their shareholders. I think I have a mini stroke every time 50 tries to land. Oh guys, come on, let's get off this subject. I shouldn't let you into my my personal life. I should just leave you guys alone. So what I'm going to do is go for a pushback. It's going to have to be a manual kind of pushback because GSX will not load in this close to the gates. Wait, I'm only going to push back. I'll take my time. Silent, just take your time, Reggie. Don't worry about that. You just take your time. I'm in no rush tonight anyway, to be honest. 50 is in no rush. My mic doesn't work at the moment. It's not a problem, don't worry. I can talk for both of us. It's all good. I can talk for both of us. And we are at Gatwick, guys. Gatwick looks lovely, don't it? Looks absolutely lovely. I'm going to push right back to the Thomas Cook. Sorry, to the Thompson plane just over there. And then I will probably use follow me. Mr. Chop Suey Lewis, thank you very, very much for that, host, sir. Hope you are well. It's going to be strange not flying with the rest of the guys, because normally when I fly, I've always got the full squad members support, but there's always going to be a time when we just can't make it. I'm glad you told us. I don't normally go into my personal life like that, but I think more like the fireball, to be honest. I think that might happen. That to me would be a lot easier. Runway 8 right. Wow, look, he's just here. You see, texture issues. Look at this. If I go inside, you might actually see him. There you go, look. There he is. Here he is. He's over there. Just turn this thing on. Let's get that set right. There he is. I'm just going to go to the runway. Silent. I'm restarting. Not a problem, mate. I'll wait for you. Don't worry. I'll wait for you. I will wait for you. No, it's not. It's follow me, in fact. Which... it goes invisible every now and then, look. Seeing this? It's amazing how this, how the textures can interrupt things like follow me and stuff like that. So we'll just taxi down to the runway and then we'll take it from there, guys. I think I'm going to have to look at reinstalling all this because I don't know how I'm getting this texture issue. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And it was a mad rush to get out of work today because I had to try and get through traffic to get to... It's amazing how you want to see the doctor, and the problem you have is when you're working, it's such a hard thing to do in the sense that I made the appointment and the lady was saying, oh, we've only got an appointment at 5:20. And I was thinking, don't they have like a late surgery or something for people that work? And apparently, no. Apparently, no, they do not. If you work, it is such an issue to try and get to see the doctor. But anyway, he says you're okay, but your blood pressure needs to be dealt with. I need to make sure I just look after myself and don't get stressed. Now, flying doesn't really stress me out, just the landing. It's just the landing that stresses 50 out, nothing else. Ollie, how are you? I think I might have to reinstall GSX, to be honest. I'm not too bad, to be honest. No, come on. Do you honestly think that chat stresses me out, to be fair, really? Oh, I can hear somebody tapping on some keys. Oh, he's silent.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, that's you.
Whoa, it works.
It works. What, did you have an issue or something?
Yeah, the driver was installed.
Okay.
But I have still to restart. But
Yeah,
I've
you
waited
carry on, not a
to
problem,
finish
mate.
the
You just
installation.
carry on, you're okay. Do you know what? If I actually said to the doctor, well, I actually stream and I have people in chat that are forever picking on 50, moaning about his age and everything, and he would turn around and say, well, that's why your blood pressure is so high. Don't listen to them. And if you come across a guy in your chat called Great Pup, honest and
Or
truthfully,
silent.
or well, he didn't mention anything about you because I don't tell anybody about you, to be honest. And he said, if it comes down to the fact that you feel that he's stressing you out, just get him to come and see me and I can give him a sedative that will finish him for life. And I thought, great. How do we administer that one? I kind of get on all right with my doctor, which is a good thing. It's called Great Pup Syndrome. Oh, I don't know about that one.
Well, be right back.
No worries, matey. A nice long flight if we get up in the air. Let's try to work out why that follow me kind of goes into the ground like it does, but when you go in the cab, in the cockpit, you can see it. Skiddy, how are you? Yeah, better than flying, isn't it? Oh dear. Nice Emirates. That's your job to stress me out, is it? I mean, the rest of the scenery looks okay. I just don't seem to understand why GSX is the way it is. But I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to stress over something like that. Slow this thing down a bit. I'm probably going over speed anyway.
Hello.
I'm good, buddy, just chilling with a cold one and Chinese. Oh, you see, that's got to be good.
Well, this is working now.
Okay.
Let's start the sim.
Are you on FS Cloud as well?
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's silent. I can't whisper. Joking, aren't you? Silent whisper. Crazy. You don't whisper. So we're heading down the taxi. We're heading to runway 8 right. We are heading to Ibiza. Whoa! I'm going to Ibiza.
We should go to Innsbruck next time.
I don't suffer from voices in my head, to be honest. That's one thing I don't suffer from.
You're sure?
Apart from yours. Other than that, everything's okay. Just my text in your head. Never. Never, never, never. I installed global vectors on this, and I haven't really noticed a great deal of difference. Unless that's what's giving me these the little bit of a mound just on here. Where are we crashing today? Ibiza, sir. I was gonna put it down, Skiddy, as the last holiday flight, because holiday season is now coming to an end, you see. So I wanted to do. We're gonna do was it a British Airways? I think we're gonna be doing a British Airways next week when the guys are back. But I'm still
even going to reach Ibiza. We are going to crash in the ocean.
I don't think we are. But I'm going to do a Thomas Cook. I'm going to work on this one probably on Sunday and get that skin, the plane gauges and everything working. Because I want to do a Thomas Cook one. Because we've only got till next week till we find out whether they're actually still going to be a, you know, commercial airline. Or they may get taken over, I think. I've got a Ryanair skin that looks nice as well. So we can look at something like that. I think that'd be quite nice as well.
Southwest ground, descend Pacifica 22904, taxi to the gate.
Pacifica 22904, taxi to gate 158 to taxiway Delta, Romeo Alpha.
Taxiing to gate 158 using
I've got
taxiway
the Thomas
Delta,
Cook
Romeo
plane.
Alpha. Pacifica
Have you?
22904.
Yeah.
What is it, 737 or 787?
HV21.
Yeah, that's all you fly though, isn't it, to be honest? To the black box. Yeah, right on time. Right on time. That was black box. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait at the start of the runway and just wait till you're ready, yeah?
Sure.
Can you get stunt planes on this? Or yes, you can get stunt planes. You can get warplanes. No, you can get the. I think the one thing about FSX as well as P3D is you can practically load stunt planes in and all sorts. Right, 50 will wait just here. Yeah, you can load stunt planes in and things like that. I think the best thing about FSX is it comes with a lot of default planes. And you get the full stunt range, what is it called? The Red Bull planes. You get helicopters, you get gliders. You get quite a bit. Okay. Let's do this one.
Gatwick Airport.
So I've got clearance, I'm just waiting for you now.
It's loading.
Yeah,
It's
you can do the Spitfires. We've actually done Spitfires as well, to be honest. I don't think, to be honest, Skiddy, there isn't a theme that we haven't really done. I would say I've done the majority of all the themes. We've done gliders, which I actually enjoyed doing the gliders, because when you do gliders, you have to go into the settings and enable thermal, so that you can use the thermal. It shows you where the thermal air is, and what you do with a glider is you fly into the thermal and you just let it take you up, and when you get to the right height you then start to descend, but you have to make sure you can get to the next thermal as well. It's quite interesting. I learned a lot doing that one. Right, 50's just got to go and sort something out because I can hear them moaning at me in the back. That's my dogs, by the way. I will be 1 minute or so. You ready?
That 50 plus game. 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 50 plus gamer squad.
Okay. I'm going to take you out of that plane.
Yes, just put me in a Thomas Cook.
Yeah, no, I'll put you, I'll have to, no, what I'll do is I'll put you in the same plane as me. which is Silento Tedo. Mr. Silent Tedo. Here he is, look.
Which
Always.
flight level are you flying?
Can't hear you. I'm going at 25,000.
25?
Yeah.
I'm going at 35.
Yeah, that's fine. Right, where are we? 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 Well, here we go. Jet 2 holidays. There we go. The micro lights, yeah, we did those as well. We did the micro lights, which I found quite difficult, to be honest. Just going to wait for Silent to come back in, and he should appear. Hopefully, is it there? Oh, it's not done it. You know what? I love this. I love this game. Try again. I love it if I can get the right thing. I love this game. Bum 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 bum. I tell you what I really enjoyed was when we were doing the F-18s. I really enjoyed that one. The F-18s was a lot of fun, especially trying to land them.
Alright, I'm set up.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just trying to look if I've got more than... I may have 2 Jet 2s on, that's the problem. Let's have a look. Oh, Jet 2 freeway, it's that one, that's why. That's why it wouldn't load it. Right, let's see if it comes back in. It's the free flight one. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the fighter jets. They were... I think I did 2 good landings on those. But that was a lot of fun, that was. Especially when you go in, you put the throttle right forward and you can see the afterburn. That I really enjoyed. It's still not doing it. Wow, this game is great. I love this game. I absolutely love it. I tried to change him into a Jet 2 and it will not accept it. It keeps putting him in the American Airlines. Right, I'm going to try once more. I absolutely love the fact that when you do this, it gives you the option, look guys, once more. No, to be honest and truthfully, this is absolutely crazy. Why it shouldn't do this? It should give you overwrite. Okay. So drop down. Now I know that it's that one. Look, 737-800. I'll look if there's another one because it's saying I've got 2 Star Wars when I haven't. I've only got 1. So I believe there's a corruption somewhere, and I want to make sure that we get the... I saw another Jet 2. No. I think we're going to have a night of it. See, I've got Jet 2 holidays, but I don't think it's that one. I'm sure it's the one that I had it on, which was the free, where it actually says the skin on it, which is... There, look. I've got jet2.com, and then I've got Jet 2 freeware.
Maybe restart FS Cloud.
Yeah, I might have to do that. If I do that, and then see. Because I want us in the same plane, because I think that'll look nice. Close that off. I can see you on FS Cloud as well. That's the difference. I want to get this thing up, because if it's a 2-odd-hour flight, we need to be up in the air by at least 8 o'clock, don't we? I would say. There we go. Little update, the wife and the kids are home from the hospital. Oh, nice. The driver in the van has been charged with DUI, drunk and disorderly. Whoa. Right, driving under the influence, which is what that stands for. But, whoa, that is, do you know what? They are very lucky as well, you know. They are very, very lucky. Let's just move this out of the way. I never understand how people think it is so good. Jump. Mr. Jimmy is crazy. How are you? To jump into a vehicle knowing that they are under the influence. I think it's crazy. I really do. I'm even concerned. Do you know they can get you on this the night after? Do you know when you've been out drinking? Say you've been out and had a drink and you've had a skinful. And if you get up in the morning and you jump in your vehicle, it is your responsibility to make sure that you are within the limits. Because if they catch you and breathalyze you, you could still be over the limit. I'm going too fast for this. Right, let's have a look. I think it is I think it is this one, because it is a freeway plane. I know nothing about going out drinking. Tango man, how can you not know anything about going out drinking, sir? You must have done something in your time. How are you? Right, I'm going to try this once now, Silent. If it doesn't work, you're going to have to stay in that plane. Yeah, that's right. It's to do with the amount still in your blood. That's right. Yeah, that's how they get you. Yeah, okay. I understand that, guys. No, it won't do it. I can't work out why it's not doing it. Because it says Boeing 737-800 jet. Oh, the game. Let's go for the next one then. Jet2.com. I think what it's doing is it's probably looking for what I've got in my CF. Is it the CFG file? Do you have Uber or Life over there? We have Uber. I know we have Uber over here. Because when you we can do things like order food and stuff like that, and they'll all come by Uber. Yeah, we've got Uber over here, believe it or not. Just want to see what happens if it loads in. And then we need to take off. I think, to be honest, as long as we're up in the air from about 8 o'clock, we should be okay. And I want you guys to pick a subject. What conversation? Oh, it's worked. There you go. Yay! It worked.
Yeah, can I go now?
Yeah, you can. A taxi or fun and friends sometimes ask the audience where the taxi's like. I tell you what I like about Uber and things like that. I love the apps that you can use now. I do like those. Well, that's it. I think that's the best thing to do. There's a lot of people here. There is a lot of people here, guys. They're silent. If you want to jump in and follow us, that's not a problem at all. Normally we have Mad Max, we would have Potato Picker. Yeah, we're just going direct. Oh! You must have totally different scenery to me. Because you actually came off the runway.
No, I have the same, but my plane was going to the left.
Oh, I thought so, okay. There we go. Oh, actually, my Vectors has loaded in. I can see the terrain and the mountains. So it has loaded in, okay. Mr. Sheepshagger, how are you? I'm bad this week. Would have joined. Listen, I want to call you Potato Picker, and I think I'm going to, because I still can't get used to that name until a few months in. You just take your time, that's all I will say. Yeah, just take your time, please. Not a problem. Right, okay, 50's going to try and take off. Let's have a look at this. So what have we got? Flaps 1. Headings are not set. Everything's right. 5,000 feet. That far. Right, 50's going to try and take off. I hope I have no issues with anything this evening. Okay, let's go. I love the sound pack in this game as well. This one particular. I'm still working so direct. Okay.
Going around Pacifica 3248.
Remember last time when I tried to take off and the throttle wouldn't pull back? If I get that this evening, I will absolutely scream!
Going at 126.825 Pacifica 3248.
I will scream! Rotate at about 135. There we go, look, 50 is up. We are up.
Welcome you on board our flight today. When we are at a working altitude, it'll be our pleasure to offer you beverages.
There we go. 50 is up.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. Contact Gatwick departure on 126.825.
126.8.
Let's give that a little bit more.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
Take them flaps off. And then we will raise. There we go. Give that a little bit more climb. Right, there we go.
Gatwick departure. Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. Climbing through 1,500 for 5,000.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. Gatwick departure. Roger. Altimeter 2992. Foxtrot,
Mr. Ketsui, I won't be showing you my flaps. How are you, mate?
Turn right heading 205. Climb and maintain 5,000.
205.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. Contact again. Approach on 129.4.
There we go.
Going to 129.4. Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
Just got in, but not bad. So I'm fine.
Begin approach. Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. Descent 3,000. Climbing 5,000.
Just want to check the climb rate on this at the moment.
Tango, Yankee. Begin approach. Roger.
Ups it down, that's fine. Let's put that there. Let's look at, I bet I haven't got them on. Put that on.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. Contact Gatwick departure on 126.825.
126.825 for Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
No, Dev's working late, isn't he? And Empire's still probably moving in. Yeah, Empire's still moving in. How were you anyway? You had a good day? Empire gets his bet on me. He's actually posted a flight planning, but
With you, 4,900.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. Gatwick departure. Roger. Altimeter 2992. Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot,
something like that.
190.
190 we got to go to.
190. Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
190 guys. Yeah, I think that's what he's doing. Yeah, he'll be using his mobile data. That's fine. No problem for him. He's got nothing else to use it on. Oh, is that what you're flying at the moment then, Silent? Or is that the skin that you've actually got?
Mm-hmm.
My day, it was called the donkey. Change it to flaps too, guys. Come on, please. So yeah, I've been listening to the news regarding Thomas Cook. So we might lose, and don't forget, Thomas Cook is one of the early commercial planes, or would I say the company?
Contact London Center on 118.475.
No, don't be silly. No, don't do it.
Airport 75 Beach Bravo Hotel Juliet.
Don't do it, Kurtz. You wouldn't change your name anyway, to be fair. You would never change your name, I know that for definite.
Tango Yankee is at 7,800, climbing flight level 190.
Jimmy, don't agree with him.
Foxtrot India
I've seen that
Foxtrot
all over
Tango
Facebook
Yankee
about cooks.
approach
Shame if it
flight
happens.
altimeter
Because
29
I've only ever flown with Thomas Cook once, and I didn't have a great experience. I'm not going to say the name out loud because I know what it means. Don't worry, it's not happening. I remember when me and Janet went to, I think it was Ibiza. Well, it was, no, let's get it right. It was Alcudia, and it was a Thomas Cook flight. And I was used to flying with Thompson. And when you go from Thompson to Thomas Cook, and Thomas Cook don't have the same sort of customer service, you notice a massive difference. The thing is, Jimmy, I know how Ketz thinks, and he wants me to say it out, so it comes out the way he's written it, and it's not going to happen. He should know me better than that. So I'm at 10,000 feet. Let's get these turned off. That's off now. And then I can speed up now to, I'm going to go about 3. There we go. And then I'll give the time of arrival and everything as soon as we get to cruising altitude. I never liked Thomas Cook. Thomas Cook aren't that bad. They're not that bad. But when you used to go in, you see, back then, I would say that Thompson were the leaders. And then Thomas Cook was another. I think, am I right? I don't know if you guys know this, but am I right in thinking that it used to be a guy called Freddie Laker? That was it. It used to be a guy called Freddie Laker that was doing the very first commercial flights from England to Spain and things like that. Yeah, Freddie Laker, I think his name was, and he had his own airline. Oh, we are on form today, Kes. We are definitely on form today. I like that. There we are, guys. But Jet 2 normally do flights. It's still Thomas Cook. I mean, I noticed Jet 2 when I was abroad. We went to Spain, and the hotel that we were in was quite near the airport. And I can always remember when I was standing out on the balcony there looking over, these Jet 2 planes just fly. There were so many of them. And I kept saying to Janet, what's this Jet 2 thing? And I think Jet 2 now have taken over Thompson for flights and things like that. You see them absolutely everywhere. Barhead. Barhead. Never heard of them. Never heard of them, mate. Barhead. No. So let's have a quick look. So we're looking at 1 hour 58 at the moment, and I'm just going up to about 19,000. I'll get to 25. It's a Scottish travel agent, buddy, and they are really good. Well, that's nice then. That's nice. I'm a firm believer in that because you save up for your holiday, and you spend all that time saving as well. And I'm one of these firm believers that it's always nice when the airline make it a special occasion for you. That's what I do like. Rather than some of these airlines that just think, okay, we've got your money, that's it. You're on our airline, so at the end of the day, you'll do what we say. It shouldn't be like that. It should always be to make the holiday as. Oh, I've got to click follow me. Sorry, guys, just so that I can show you where we are. Here we are at the moment. So what you've got silent in front. And then you've got the one and only 50 plus gamer following close behind. So I'm going to put my ILS and everything in now and activate it a bit later on. Let's just have a look at this. So 109.50. 109.50. Let's get that trans over. And the course heading was 243. Let's go for 243. There we go. So I'm set. 50. You need to try. Do you know something? I've got it. I have got Kerbal Space program. I've also got what's that one called? Is it Space Engineer? I've also got that as well, and I've not really. I've played it a little bit, you know, just to see what it's like. Right, so I'm coming up to 19,000, so it will then tell me to go to 25. Housepot. I'm not. Right, 250.
Climb and maintain flight level 250. Foxtrot India, Foxtrot Tango Yankee.
Right, let's just go down one there.
Tango Echo uniform. Contact west centered on 120.15. Going to 120.
You know something? I tried to play that house party when I first got it, and it's a little bit rude. It is a little bit rude. If you're not sure about a house party, guys, you try to get the girls in bed. I thought, what the hell is this? Honestly, it's a crazy game. And is it seriously? I finished all the story challenges. Ha ha ha. Oh, you dirty old man. You dirty old man. Seriously?
Contact shore approach on 123.15.
I think we should be having parties like that anyway. It'd be nice. We've all been to a house party, haven't we, guys? We've all been to a house party, which is always nice. They were the craze, they were the big thing back in the day, house parties and stuff like that. I always remember the days. I always remember the days when I did like the pubs and nightclubs and things like that, and it was always house music and stuff like that, and it was a good time, good era. Not one I remember. Okay, you haven't lived. Do you know something? Honestly and truthfully, that used to happen to me sometimes. You know, when I was in my younger days. I've never been to England. If you go, where would you recommend? I'm not a big city type. I don't know about London. Well, I don't know so much now, Jimmy. But I can always remember round about the mid-90s. You know, you could go to anywhere, Leeds, Doncaster, Manchester, Sheffield, and they all had really good nightclubs and places, you know, where you could really have a good time. I've been to like Norwich and other places that I'd never been before and had an absolutely brilliant time out. Used to have a really, really good time. I used to enjoy it all the time I used to go out. Back in the day, guys, back in the day, 50 used to be what's called a dancer. I could boogie. Honestly. I know it sounds really crazy, and it does, but I used to go to all-dayers.
Show us on the stream.
Oh, yeah, right. Like I'm going to get up and freak out right now.
Yeah.
Honestly, I used to be the type of guy where I learnt to do the robotics. I learnt to do a dance called fusion, which is like a jazz funk kind of style dancing, which was all footwork. things like that. Edinburgh is a place for you, Jimmy, if you like castles and parties. Yeah, right back in the day, I was president of the United States. Oh, come on, kids, I'm not lying. I know you guys
Back
don't
in the
know
day,
about.
I had a girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We all heard about that one, and we know what finished it. Your pee. I was into disco era. Yeah, I was. I don't, Lewis. Honestly, I don't, mate.
Because he sucks.
Look, I'm not that brilliant a pilot, and I'm not. And I always say it, I always admit it. I don't try and make out I'm a brilliant pilot, and I haven't. I've never done VATSIM. I don't feel, Lewis, that I am ready for that yet, and I don't. Although Silence says, yes, you are, I'm not. 50 on the Fanta back in the early days must have been some good times. Do you know something? Honestly and truthfully, guys, I used to work in a nightclub. They used to shut the nightclub round about, back then the nightclubs used to close at about 2 and clear out for 3. Okay, the nightclub had to be cleared out and you were gone by 3 o'clock. I would still be looking for somewhere to go for either a party or somewhere to have a drink, because I've been working all night, and you want to go and enjoy yourself.
Left heading 045. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain.
Do you know, as well, I can remember when Saturday Night Fever first came out, and it took everybody by storm. Honestly, amazing. Just finished Jet 2 from Leeds to Geneva. Heavy controls at Geneva. Nice. After hours clubs, is that what you call them? Yes, Jimmy, when I worked in Manchester. And Manchester was one of the first places that I actually lived in for, I think I was there for about a year and a half, and I experienced some, as they call them, gentlemen's clubs, which were very, very interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't go so much private clubs, because private clubs is totally different, but they were called gentlemen's clubs, and they didn't open till gone 3 o'clock and stayed open right the way through the night. And I only realised about these clubs when I was in Manchester, because a lot of the bar staff, they were always going, oh, we're going here, we're going there, and I was like, what are these places? And I remember one guy, I really got close to him, really nice friend. He says to me, come on, we'll get you in one. And it was called, and I remember the name today, Chelsea's Bar in Manchester back then. Gentlemen clubs now are taken, haha, what happens in the club stays in it. And that's exactly what they were like, Skiddy. Well, I only know of 2 strip clubs, and I know that when I went to Norwich, this was with work as well, to believe it or not. I went out with the guys from work, and they were all for, let's go to a strip club, and I've never ever in my life been to a strip club. We have 2 in Glasgow called Legs Otters and Diamond Dolls. Now, do you know what I'm more worried about, Skiddy? Is how you can actually name both of them by name. I bet you could give me the postcode and the telephone numbers of both as well. I'm more concerned about that. Right, let's just have a look at where we are at the moment, guys. So it said it's going to take, it's not going to be that long a flight then, really. It's going to be an hour and a half. And I'm at 25,000, so for you, Silent, it should roughly be around about hour 20, hour 15. She cries, I go over for her, give him. Oh, okay. No, you're fine, don't you dare apologise. Never use that word in my stream. You know what he said, Ollie. We never do that. Oh, here we go. That's it. That's it now. We never use that word, guys. It's a word that we do not use in the stream. Did I? Don't think I did that, did I?
We would like to take
There
this
we go.
opportunity to welcome you aboard our flight, ladies and gentlemen. The captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, indicating that we are now at cruising altitude. You are free to move about as necessary. However, we do ask that when you are
Terrace Center,
seated, you
Cessna
keep your
Foxtrot,
seatbelt
Hotel
comfortably
Delta,
fastened.
Kilo Papa,
For your
with you.
safety, and that of those around you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it'll be our pleasure to begin our in-flight service with beverages followed by a snack.
I'm not entertaining that conversation.
$5 and all other beverages, including Starbucks coffee, are complimentary.
I will not entertain the conversation with the word S-O-R-R-Y in it. 50 is not going to entertain you guys. A good place to get started on there is just try some VFR departure and arrivals out of Manchester and Liverpool. You get zone transit and VFR special departures. I would be happy to help you if you ever consider having a go. Lewis, do you know what? Thank you very much. I've had invitations from Silent Ted. I want to I probably will end up going. Look, I'm going to do a lot of things at the end of the day. I always say that I'm never in any rush to do anything. Or Timberland, too late to apologise, lol. Now, Skiddy, you are just going through Google and trying to find out what words are other than sorry. But do you know something? I have to say, I do actually like that track by Justin Bieber, Sorry. I have to say, I'm an old man. I'm losing my mind. You know, I just, there are certain times when I just literally lose myself, and I think that was one of the times when I lost myself listening to Justin Bieber. What do they call him? Justin Bieber has a name for his fans. What are they called? Can somebody help me out here? What are they called?
Believers.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I was listening to one of the tracks at work, and one of the girls says, is it a Lieber? Idiots. That kind of sounds better though, you know, Kez. Justin Bieber 50 is clearly God is saying, look, listen, believers, that's it, believers, yeah.
That's what I said.
Well, I can't understand you even when you haven't got the microphone stuffed in your mouth.
Is this better?
Oh, do you know what I want to do now? I actually want to find the tune and play it, but if it wasn't for Twitch, I'm telling you now, we'd have some fun.
Don't.
Oh God, Cass, how are you? Prisoners, pensioners. Oh, hello to you as well. Sounds like he's eating the microphone. Do you know, at the end of the day, Skiddy, he used to sound like that before. Believe it or not, this is the best that you will ever hear Silent Ted. You will never hear him. You'll never hear him sound any clearer than he does now. The guy is unbelievable.
I bet if I buy a professional microphone, it will be better.
Well, that's good enough for you. Don't get a professional one. You're just wasting your money.
You are wasting your money.
Mine's not a professional one, believe you me. Mine's only cheap. Put it this way, my microphone cost me less than £40.
My headset cost me less than 100. No, it cost me 100.
Yeah, I've got two headsets. The one that I've got, the one that I've got now, the Turtle Beach, they're quite good. They are. Although I do prefer the other ones I've got because they're more comfortable than these.
I'm also good.
Well, I don't do anything expense. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm going to start. Kets, this is aimed at. I think I may have said something. I am looking to get a G29 steering wheel.
Nice.
I have had confirmation from the good lady, so I'm going to get one. £100 for the headset. That sounds like it's taken out the wrong hole. Oh God, I sent it back. Skid marks and all. You're wrong. I stick by the headset. I've got the Hyper X Cloud 2 Pro. It depends what you guys want to spend your money on at the end of the day, and it's another one. If I had the money, I would probably go and get something quite expensive. But I'm not like that in the sense that if I get a headset and it will do it on, I have the G920, which is the Xbox version. You selling your old wheel? I don't know what I'm going to do with it, Kets, because to be honest and truthfully, it's on its way out. The G27 that I've got, this is why I'm looking to get a G29, because the G27 I've got now, it's just getting old and tattered at the moment. I've had it a fair
Like you.
while. Go on.
It's getting old like you.
Oh yeah, definitely. If I get, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'll do, because it needs looking at as well, and I know you'll be able to do it. If I get the G29, you can have it. I won't even sell it to you. I'll give it to you. I will literally give it to you, Kets, and that's the honest truth. I'll just get, you can have it. I'll get the G29, get it set up and everything. But the only problem you've got is for me to say I might get the full G29, and you can buy the G29 is going to cost me around about 260, because I want to get the complete thing with the gear shifter as well. I want to get the, because you can buy the gear shifter that goes with it. I want a new gear shifter. It's just me. There's not much difference between the 29. No, there isn't. The only difference is G29 has buttons. The G27 has buttons as well. The G27's got 6 buttons on it. If you wanted to fly a 737 or something and are a beginner on VATSIM, fly within the UK when London controls are on. Won't be a good idea flying around the Bristol
Don't
Cardiff area.
fly in the UK when there's controller on with VATSIM. They are mean to you if you don't understand.
Don't pay that 50. I'll send you a link discount for set. Is that the full set? 109. Okay, Skiddy, thank you for that. I'll give you £5 and the wife for the afternoon. I tell you what I'll do. I'll just take the wife and you can keep your £5. I'll just take Kaylee. That's it. I'll just take Kaylee. You can keep the £5, because the £5 will just get me a packet of fags when I've done. You include it includes the gear shifter as well. That's nice. Even better, 15. I know a bargain when I see one. Yeah, but that's what I'm looking to do, Skiddy, but thank you for that. I was looking on Amazon. That's probably the reason why I was looking at that price. I didn't shop around. I was literally just having a look. Yeah, but Kets, you know I'm not going to do VR. You know that. I don't mind coming down to see you and having a go on VR, but you know you won't get me. I won't spend money and go out there and buy a VR system. Who? Hang on a minute. Hold on. Somebody in chat used the word sorry. Why? Why? Check Discord, buddy. You would have put it in the... What room would you have put it in? Ah, I've got it, Skiddy. I've got it. Just having a quick look now. Right, Jimmy, you're bored. Oh, is that PC World? Oh, there you go then. I didn't even think to look at PC World, Skiddy. I didn't. £200. You saved 34. It's there. That's fine. I got the first link. Curry's PC World. Yeah, that'll do me fine. Yep, not a problem, mate. Thank you very much. I brought Logitech G920. Oh, that's the G... Yeah, that'll do. And the gear shift. Yeah, that'll do me. I'm fine. That's more than... Yeah, that's the G920. Which one's the better one? Oh, you've got the G29's the next one. Just having a look now. Honest and truthfully, guys. Right, okay, I've made a decision. I'm going to go for the G29. because I've already got the profiler. So what I'd have to do depends if you want Xbox or PlayStation. I don't think it matters because they'll both work on the PC, so it's not necessarily important. Second link, Skiddy, I'm looking at the second link now, and I would personally, from me, I would personally go for the G29. That's what I would do.
My steering wheel is dead, so maybe I'm going to buy the G29 as well.
Yeah, that's it. I'm going to get. I'll get the G29 definitely. In about what? In about the next couple of weeks, I'll have a G29.
I'll maybe buy it tomorrow.
No, I've got to look at pay dates and things like that. I don't. The thing about me, guys, is I don't. Although, you know, I stream and I am more or less in control of my own money, I don't do anything without talking to my good lady, and it's just something we've always done. Depends if what's that one? I just thought I would help you. No, listen, Skiddy, that's absolutely brilliant, mate. And do you know what's helped me more is you've probably saved me about £100 and something. So look, that's brilliant.
Travel 3447, Paris Center, Roger.
You know what I'm like as well, Kate. You know, my missus, it's difficult to get me to spend money at the best of time. I check my thing tomorrow. I've got codes for Curry's PC World, get 40% off. I actually know somebody that works at Curry's PC World, so I may get them to purchase it for me and get their discount. That is definitely how I look at things as well, Kate. I don't, you know something, because well, I don't do anything, even when I buy a game. If I buy a game, if I do anything, I've always been like that, honestly. I don't go, oh, I'm just going to go out and get that. I always say what I'm doing. Oh, I'm going to buy this. Oh, what's it called? Keymailer have given me this game, stuff like that. Because the other day, I wasn't streaming last night, but I was playing Green Hell. And she came, which she hasn't done for a long time. Janet hasn't done this for a long time. She sat there watching me play Green Hell and said, this game is really, really good. Because she used to watch me when I used to play things like Silent Ted and Silent Ted.
What?
When I used to play things like Silent Hill, I've never played Silent Ted, but you know me, you know. There are certain times when
you need to try to play me.
There are certain times when a man needs to do what a man's got to do. And if I need to play Silent Ted, then I've got to do it. Oh God. Well, that's what they say, isn't it? So what's that saying, Jimmy? Get it while you can get it. Life's too short. Oh God. But yeah, I don't do anything like that without consulting. Well, it's not necessarily consulting, to be honest. I just kind of tell her what I'm doing. And the thing about it is she doesn't really go, what do you need that for, or no, you can't have it, because she doesn't look at the my setup as, she likes it when I'm in here and I've got the lights going at the moment round the top, and she always goes in the kitchen and says, oh, it looks nice and cozy in there. So she's not bad, really. So what's it saying for you then, Silent, on your times and destination? Because mine's saying it's going to take me 1 hour and 16 minutes.
I will be there in, let's see, 1 hour and 40 minutes.
1 hour 40 minutes, but you've dropped back. What you done?
I'm flying too low.
Okay.
I'm going to fly 10,000 feet higher, so
Okay.
it will be faster.
Okay, no problem. I've got the G29 wheel, but I changed the steering wheel to a truck wheel. For you're a truck. Change the steering wheel to a truck wheel. How have you done that, Skiddy?
Oh, by the way, if you buy a Trustmaster T300 or something, you can change the steering wheel out, because it's made for it. It's like €50.
Is it like an
More.
extension, isn't it? You just, yeah, that's it. I've
Yeah.
got it. You can just get an extension and swap the wheel. That's nice, that is. I don't know if I'd like that so much, to be honest, though. It's what, to be honest, you say to yourself, what can you have? You know, I think I'd be happy with just a decent wheel. Yeah, I think I'd be happy with just a decent wheel. Because the size of the one thing about the G27, the actual pedals that you put your feet on, they are they're nice. I mean, I've got to say it's probably one of the best wheels that I've had, because I've had cheaper wheels and had to get rid of them because they've just been no good. But I'm kind of looking forward to getting that G29, really am. And especially if it's going to be brand new, because don't forget my G27 was second hand. I didn't buy it brand new. And if I remember rightly, I got it off eBay and it cost me about £170. And the guy was selling it for £250, I think it was, and I put a bid in and won it for £170. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the H shifter. And that will fit the G29, and that's £100, that is. And that's on eBay. It shows you how to fit it and everything.
You should look at that too.
You reckon? I know it helps when you want to get your higher gears. When you go for like your 18 speed boxes and things like that, you can get a cheaper one, but the cheap ones don't last. You guys are crazy. I don't know why. I'm just going to look at that other link that Silent sent.
It's Dutch. Let me send the.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I can still, as long as I can see where you're going, because I can see the steering wheel.
The second one is.
Let me
English.
just close these down because I've got like 100 and odd windows open at the moment. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one.
These are the add-ons.
Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, this is the Thrustmaster. Right, okay. Oh, yes. And you can get all those.
Those are the wheels you can get.
I tell you, I didn't know. Honest and truth, I didn't know. It was such a big issue around the size of the steering wheels and things like that. I always thought size didn't matter personally, but obviously it does to some people. The price of some of these things. No, never.
You should get this one.
Never. Never. $300? What? Just for that? Hold on a second. You're telling me it's £349 just for that wheel?
Yeah, but it's
the
official Ferrari
yeah.
licensed.
Let's put it this way. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Thrustmaster use belts for force feedback with a Logitech uses Helix gears. Okay. Now, do you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, that's one thing I'll agree with you on that, Silent. The one thing about the G27 is it can be quite noisy and clunky.
I've owned the Thrustmaster.
Charlie, how are you?
The T300 RS, and it's like silent.
Yeah.
You won't hear it if you steer with it.
Yeah, that's the difference. See, you wouldn't believe how Thrustmaster have come up. How you doing, Stereotype? Yeah, I kind of get where you're coming from. I get that.
The T300 RS that I got is like €70,
Okay.
more than the G29.
Yeah. I'm not too bad, to be honest. Not too bad at all. Yeah, I'm not too bad. See, relatively high. I bet the experience is good to use those things. I was watching Mr. C the other night playing Euro Truck, and he had a sound pack that he sent me, or the Scania, and it sounded really good. But I'm another one of these where how much do you want to put into the game? I kind of often ask myself the question when I do things like that. I've got most of them. Fern Bus, Bus Simulator, Euro Truck, American Truck. I've got the majority of them. Westy, how are you? Hello, how are you, sir? Are you good? I've got most of the games where I can use a steering wheel on, to be honest. But I think I'm one of these, I get a bit, you know, when you have to keep setting it up. So I think what I am going to do, guys, is I'm going to have I only do it odd occasions. I'm going to have a driving week where I'll probably pull through all the driving games that I've got and just play around with them. I was actually on OMSI the other day trying to sort that out, but whoa, I need to sort this wheel out and everything. Can you fly a plane with your wheel? You can, yes you can, but it's not advised. I'm using it on ETS and Mudrunner. Yeah, and that's probably the same that I'd use it on Skiddy as well. That kind of makes sense to me. If your sim that you use, Tango, will pick it up as a device, believe you me, you can set the keys to do anything. Now, could you imagine flying a plane with a steering wheel? Do you think that would really look good for a start? I mean, I only use a cheap HOTUS. I use a Thrustmaster as well. I've got a Thrustmaster HOTUS it's called, and that kind of does what I need it to do. It's got the buttons that I can map for certain things, like when I want to look outside and go inside and stuff like that. So I might taxi around the airport better. I don't really find it difficult taxiing around the airport, to be honest. I don't have that problem, to be fair. Tango, you must have GSX as well, to be fair. And you can also get third-party softwares that will keep the plane at the actual taxi speed as well. Well, don't get distracted then. It doesn't matter, does it, Tango, whether you're using a steering wheel, a gamepad, or a flight stick. If you're going to get distracted, you get distracted, don't you? It won't make a difference. That just means you need to focus on your concentration. Imagine me, look, when I'm trying to fly, if I'm trying to taxi, talk to chat, look at Discord, I'm just pointing at what screens I've got running, look at Streamlabs, things like that. Too many damn buttons to flip up, boys. In OMSI, you just fine. Yeah, I know it's not difficult, and it isn't difficult. I was just looking at how many keys I have to bind. That's all I was looking at, like indicators to open the middle, the back doors, the front door, depending on what bus you're driving, to click a button to see the outside view, which is, I think, what I would miss on the G27. So I'd have to remap all the keys again on the G29 because it doesn't import or anything because of the button layout. So that's what I was thinking about, the difference between that. But at the end of the day, it's like how I've got the key set out on Euro Truck. They're perfect for me, so I just copied them straight over into American Truck, and I didn't have to do anything else. It all worked great. Mr. Shy, how are you? We are flying. Hey, I'm going to Ibiza. We're going to Ibiza, sir. I use the flappy paddles for indicators. Well, you have to, don't you? Because it's the best way to do it. I always use the flappy paddles as indicators. Always have done, always will do. Now, when you're playing, if you're playing a racing game like the Formula 1 games, because they don't have indicators, you're okay using the flappy paddles as you gear up and gear down. That makes sense. How are you, Mr. Shy, anyway? Have you had a good day? Yeah, how did you get the Honeywell FMC to actually display within the FMC you're on flying a stock? Explain that one again, Tango, because the Honeywell, I think you're on about this. I can, but I'm not using that. I'm just using the FMC. I've just turned that on so it doesn't look blank though. That's all I've done with that. I've just turned it on. But it does actually work. Yeah, it actually does work if I wanted it to. All you do is just turn it on and off, and it just does it. I've got the traffic turned up too much on this because all I can hear is other planes bleeding, approaching, landing, and doing all they're doing. Yeah, I just loaded, to be honest, I just loaded this straight in. I didn't have to do anything with it. I've put the sound pack in that I got from Dev, because Dev designed me a skin for the 50 plus plane, and he put a sound pack in it. So I I take that sound pack out that he gave me, and I just load it into my other planes. It doesn't show up on the stock FSX plane. Oh, that's a shame. You might have to import the gauge or something into your other planes. I don't know. Mine just works perfect. I don't know. I've got to play around with it anyway, because what I'm going to do is try and put this gauge into the Thomas Cook plane and see if it will then allow me to. I'll just take all the crap out of that plane and drop this lot in. It only shows up on a separate window, not on the virtual cockpit. Oh, that's weird. I don't get that one. I think what you can do, I'm not sure in this, so don't quote me on this, but if you've got a plane that has got a decent gauge in it, setup and everything, what I have done in the past, and it does actually work, is delete, if it's the same plane, like a 737, 787, delete all the gauges and stuff out of that and just drop your other ones in, and it does actually work, because that's how I got the sound pack in this plane. I had this plane, which is the Jet 2, and it had the sound pack was absolutely pathetic. But I'm going to do this, although guys, this is just so that Tango can see what I mean. When I actually go to seatbelts on and seatbelts off, what I can do, because I've put the sound pack in, it does that.
We would like to take this opportunity to welcome you aboard our flight, ladies and gentlemen. The captain
And I just lifted that from a different plane. That's all I did. I literally lifted it from a different plane. And the gauges on here, I wasn't happy with them before. So all I did was it used to look a bit shabby. So I just took the gauges and all the information from a 737 and dropped them in this. Because I love the colouring and everything on this one, rather than the basic crap that you get.
All other beverages, including Starbucks coffee, are complimentary.
So that's how I do it, and it works fine.
124.05 for Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. Porto Center, Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot.
Right, I am 1 hour away.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
So we should be landing round about 8:30, 8:45. I poke around with that when I have more time. Yeah, just have a look at it, but be careful you don't go and ruin your sim, because sometimes it will affect other things. And when you're loading a plane in, on what happens on FSX is it will say to you, do you want that plane to use its sound pad? I always go no. So that what it does is it will then use the standard stuff that you've got loaded in. So you do have to be careful sometimes. 50 applying for pilot's job for Jet 2 guys. Where did you get your wings? Will I get them on the flight sim? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get you know, a proper jacket with the epaulets, just here, epaulets and everything. Put a cap on. You know what I mean? Put a cap on. This is your captain speaking. The people at the back in the toilets, we are not doing a Mile High club this evening, but if you come back sometime next week, I will take you there myself. But I don't really mess around with a lot of the stuff. I always speak to Dev because he can make skins and all sorts for this game. So I kind of talk to him and say, where do I put this? Where do I do that? And he'll just tell me where it goes. Got the Top Gun jacket, Maverick. Haha. Oh, you know, you see, I'm sitting here with bated breath, waiting to see what the new Top Gun's going to be like. And I guarantee with all the CGI and everything that we've got now, I cannot see it. I cannot see it being as good as the first one, because you've got to look at the time that you watched the first one, the age that you watched it, and how that film impacted you. Because when I watched that film, I was absolutely blown away by it. Iceman. And when his friend got killed, you know, I don't care who you are, I don't care how hard you think you are. When his wingman got killed, he was like this. Yeah, it's not bad, this film, is it? You know, trying to stay hard and think, you know, it's all right. And when Iceman, who was the other guy, Maverick and Iceman, he went up to me and he went, we all loved Goose. He was a good man. He was a good man, was Goose. And I thought, yeah, right. And I was like this. Yeah, it's all right, that film, you know what I mean? It's not bad. Why did they have to kill Goose? I'm telling you. Ooh, Mr.
Why are you crying?
Hold on a second, because I've got to question this in chat. Hold on. We've got Mr. Shy 95 says I'm well hard. Now, hold on a second. Your tag name, Mr. Shy 95, but I'm well hard. City bubbling where we are. You see, that's the difference with guys, isn't it? Think about it. Oh God, why do you have to do that?
Because it's me.
I kind of think. I'd say, do you get what I mean now? You see, Mr. Shy? I think it's like me. What's your name? The 50 plus gamer. How old are you? 21. Oh, he's unbelievable, isn't he? Oh my God. You see, I'd ask a question, right? I'm touching on our masculinity here. I kind of like this conversation. I'm touching on people's masculinity here. Okay, so we start again here. I'm coming in on, it's not giving me a runway to come in on yet.
6 is in use at the moment.
I'm coming in on runway, according to this, I'm coming in on runway 24.
Yes, that will be a head-on collision.
Yeah. Yeah, according to my flight plan, I'm coming in on runway 24, sir. But I'm touching on people's masculinity in chat because you know what? You guys always have a go at 50. You get what I mean? You're always having a go at 50, either about my age, how, what else? That I can't play games, that I can't fly, and that I'm handsome. Okay? So I'm going to push back here. 50 is pushing back in chat. How many of you dare admit, oh sorry, I forgot that one, Jimmy, and I'm bold. How could I forget that one? 50, are you on the right side of the ear? Oh come on, Ollie. Now if I'm not, I apologise, and that's all true. Oh, you see, I've started a whirlwind. I have started a whirlwind. So my pushback, this is my pushback to you guys. How many of you dare admit that you've either been sat there watching a film with your good lady, your partner, a friend or family, yeah, and
You got a boner?
oh for God's sake, you know, I am seriously going to mute you, and you've kind of got to a little point where either the dog's been killed or somebody's been killed, like the character that you love, or something quite sad's happened and you've been yeah, I'm going to make a cup of tea. anyone want a cup of tea? Or because do you know when I'm sat there sometimes watching it, Debbie does that? Oh my God. That's it now. Oh my God. That's it now. Oh Jimmy, do you know what? Get out of my chat. Just get out. Because do you know when you think about it, I've sat there many a time watching a film with my missus, and I'm not being funny. If she just blubs, I'll go in and I'll think, what's the matter now? And she's gone, it's funny. And I think, why is it that blokes are like, I mean, I've watched some films, and I'll be honest with you, you know, a little tear's gone in here, like just, and I'll be a little tear literally in the corner, and I've gone, Janet, do you want a cup of tea? Or why don't you turn this crap off? I just wanted to know, to find out how many of us are actually in tune with ourselves. You've heard them sayings. Don't keep it in, just let it out. That's what she said. Because as blokes, we don't talk to each other, do we? How you doing, mate? You're alright, yeah, you know what I mean? My wife left me, but I'm hard, I am. I'm dead inside. You know what, Great Paul? Don't tell me what I wish for. I always say that be careful what you wish for. I've cried at a few films, lol, with the wife, as she's cried because I cried. Do you know what? I kind of look at things like that and I think, down the pub, you've cried down the pub. I cried at my wife. I've cried at some movies as well. Thank you. But I was sitting alone. Thank you. You see? Do you see what 50's done? Do you see what 50 has just done? He has got his chat and followers to actually open up. I have actually got chat to open up. So now, when you guys start taking it out on me, God's sake. Now I'm crying with laughter. Because that, actually, Silent, that was quite good. But I can't condole it in my chat. You have to back off. When I seen it, I thought, that was quite good, you know. That was quick. Yeah. Do you know what, Ollie, honestly, I actually have man periods. Because my missus the other day kept saying...
Does that bleed out of your dick?
Honest to God, my missus was saying the other day, I can be quite mardy. And I just, oh sorry, I've got to answer it. And I kept saying, I'm just having a bit of a bad time. And I thought, I'm not going to tell her I'm on a man period. Because we kind of do things differently, don't we? Oh, who was timed out? What's that about?
Does it bleed out from behind or from the front?
Will you stop it?
At least I'm asking.
2 messages were deleted by a moderator. Hang on a minute. Timed out, reasons, automated. That's no to do with me. That's got nothing to do with me, Great Pup. That is, let's have a look. I don't know why Great Pup was timed out on that one. I'm just trying to have a look. Let me just look up here. Yeah, but no, I don't like Moodbot that I'm using at the moment now because I don't see a great deal of what goes on because it used to tell me when people were timed out and what the reasons were. Well, if he's gone, he's only timed out for 600 seconds.
Only 600 seconds.
Yeah, but if he does something that's completely out of order, it will time him out because I've got the sensitivity bar quite low because of you. Yeah, but he shouldn't get timed out for it because it will not time silent out.
If we do what?
If you use certain words, and he's a regular anyway, great pup. He's a regular, so it should allow him to do the majority of things. I'm going to have to turn it off anyway. I'll turn it all off. I'll wait.
Wait, I can say the word again.
Try it because if it times right, I'll be happy.
I can still talk here, so.
Oh, you'll always be able to talk here, not a problem.
Okay. Huh?
You see what I mean?
Oh.
There you go. So is that where it's done?
No, it does tell me.
Does it just tell you why you were timed out?
Yeah.
What did
It is in chat, right?
Yeah, it just says to me, Moodbot timed out silent head for 600 seconds, reasons, paraphrase, 15, automated by Moodbot. That's all it says.
It sent me a message, you know the rules.
That's right.
Respect others in chat,
That's
you
right.
will now be timed out.
That's it.
If this continues, you could be removed from the squad.
That's what I have actually put on the message. So it actually sends it to you. I don't see it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's alright. I don't see it. I used to see the messages. I think I'm going to have to go in and make sure that I can see the messages as well.
Maybe you should just move it, let it type in chat, so everybody can know.
No, because it's not.
That you've been a naughty boy.
Yeah, but for me, it's not about that. I'm not one for chastising people like that. I think that's why I did it that way, so it sends it to you. He has been silenced. Now, for me, I should, because I don't see your name, I can't bring you back in, but a moderator
Me.
can.
You can just do slash. What was it?
Let me look. 1 second. Yeah, I did, but I'm talking to somebody.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, there you go. Ollie's done it. You see, the idea is I want my mods to take care of that. That's why I've kind of... Right, 210. Will you do the same thing for Great Pup as well, please, Ollie? And I'm going to look at paraphrase it. I'm going to redo that one. Oh God. Oh dear. Can't say the P word. Yeah, but you were winding me up with that. That's why I did it. You see, there are ways around it anyway, whatever happens. You'll have to excuse me, guys, because now I'm back on my tablets. I'll be going to the ladies quite often. I'll be back in 1 second. And I want to be here for landing. You ready?
The 50 plus gamers. 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 The 50 plus gamers.
Well, since he's gone now, I'm the boss of the chat now. So, how's everybody doing?
Who's Mr. Narrator?
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. Turn left heading 180.
I'm not a narrator.
Turn left heading 180.
180.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
Leslie Nielsen. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I know who he is. It was it. Airport. What was he in? Airports. It was Airport. It was called or something, wasn't it? Because it had. Oh, did it have O.J. Simpson? O.J. Simpson. Yeah, it had O.J. in it, didn't it? 180. Yeah, there were that many. Airplane. That was it. And Naked Gun. Oh, Naked Gun. Yeah. Well, they were quite funny, weren't they, at the time, to be honest? Right, guys, you know what I'm like with Netflix, don't you? You know what I am like at watching things on Netflix, okay? The Hand's Husband.
Bordeaux Center, World Travel 60.
The Hand's... What the hell's that, Jimmy?
260, World Travel 6087, Bordeaux Center, roger.
Is Netflix, guys, country Pacific in the sense that if you're in America, would you see different things on Netflix that you would see if you were in the UK? Right, okay, alright. Because I watched a series, or the full series of, it's called Top Boy. I didn't think so. Yeah, see, I've got people saying, the detail, how are you, sir? Because I want you guys to watch a Netflix series called Top Boy, which is about gangs and that in London. Because I watched it all the way through and I was blown away. Absolutely brilliant series. Series 1 and Series 2 really is good. I just wanted you guys to watch it. I've changed mine to US server. Oh, okay. And you get more content. Oh, you see. Hola. Humber, how are you? Explain Star Trek Discovery is available Netflix in Europe, but it's US and Canada. Do you know what? Oh, thank you for that, Humber. I tried to start watching the new Star Trek, and I just could not get into it. Honest to God, I could not get into it. And Thomas Cook going was, Humber, that was the plan for this evening, matey. That was honestly the plan for this evening, for me to do a Thomas Cook skin, but I managed to get it loaded in and everything, and it just would not work right properly. Here we go. Silent started again, and guess what, Silent? I have the permission to allow that, which I will do. What plane is this? This is a 737. Thomas 737. Look. Let me just zoom in. There you go.
Bordeaux Center, Beach, India, Alpha Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, with you, flight level 200.
It's got Cypress on it because it's the only skin I could get. The only one I could get that looked reasonably well. Puke. No, it's not. It's just freeware. I got my approach issue resolved. Okay, explain then if you can. I've got holiday books next year with Thomas Cook. That's okay, so I can at least help you with the Thomas Cook thing. Be on Jet 2 flight next week, going to Malaga. Nice. Well, at least you know that you'll be able to get back. From what basically wasn't clicking APP button at the right time. As soon as you get the close enough, as you can actually, to be honest, you could actually have the button clicked from the start of the flight. The only thing you have to be careful of is that it doesn't pick up a different ILS, but 9 times out of 10 What I tend to do is when the plane is descending to probably 3,000 feet, I hit the APP and just leave the plane, and it will literally do everything. You can't click it at the last minute because you will miss the ILS. So, but yeah, so long as you've sorted it, at least you're learning now, aren't you? Which is a good thing. Oh, that's nice then. No, that's good. But it helps. It does help. Right, so I am 40 minutes out. Intercepting glide path from below. Oh, I get what you mean. Right, okay, alright. I understand what you're saying now. Silent Ted is all the way over there.
I will be there first. I have
Gee,
39 minutes left.
39? Well, you're only like a minute behind me, aren't you?
38.
I was coming in too high. What's her name?
I never intercepted the glide path. That's what she said.
Yeah. You'll get there. Look, detail. Honestly, just stick at it, matey. You'll get there. You will definitely get there.
I can help you, but you have to pay me.
Exclamation mark route. Sorry, Humber. I haven't got a thing, and I didn't load up Project Fly either. I do normally load up Project Fly, and I should have done it on a flight like this, so I do apologise for that. But yeah, we're going to a beach.
Want to know the route? This is the route. If I don't get time
Okay. What's the rules?
that is the route.
Oh, is that yours?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's mine. That's why I'm flying a bit to the left of you.
Yeah, okay. I'll make sure, because I had an issue with Project Fly because it wouldn't accept my password. So all I've got to do is sort that out as well.
Then just request to
Reset.
get a new
Yeah, I know. I
password.
just I know. When like I said, if I'm not in the
hard.
will you please? But if I'm not in the mood at the time, I wasn't in the mood. Do you know how I had to rush in? I had to do myself something to eat. I jumped and had a quick shower. I messaged you saying I'll be on at 7:15, and you went, but it's 7:15 now. And I thought, well, of course I'm going to mean my time. And I went, I can't say it because I don't want to get to your level. I'm probably only going to do this one flight tonight, Humber.
We can do a second one, a small one.
We can do if you want to, yeah. I don't mind.
Let me check where we are.
The only difference with me is, you see, if by the time we've got there and we've landed and everything, we might be able to do one.
If we are at Ibiza, we can go
FS
to
Cloud.
Mallorca.
We just
We
got
can
FS
do
Cloud,
some-
Humber.
We can do a small hop from Ibiza to Mallorca.
Yeah, no problem. Flawless
Check.
victory, ha ha ha.
World Travel 6087.
Look. Gonna need a shower after this stream. No, I'm kind of alright actually, to be honest. I'm not really that bad, to be fair. I'm kind of enjoying it, to be honest. It's the only time I get, the only time I'll need a shower or a break is depending on the landing. Other than that, I'm fine. You're sweating now. Well, you see, I think that's just because that's you. That's got nothing to do with the stream.
The flight to Mallorca is like 30 minutes.
What is the what? It's the Wi-Fi password on my stream is 50 plus 979
Damn it.
Maria, because that's the name of the stewardess that's quite interested in me. 472. Can you remember that? What are you doing?
That's the Wi-Fi password.
How
My
was work
plane.
this week? Do you know, honestly and truthfully, Humber, I'll be honest with you. I'll be straight with you. Do you want to hear? Listen, right, okay. I'm going to tell you about the week that I have had. So, detail, I'm going to get back to your message in 1 second. Right.
Nobody cares.
No, they do. I had a week off. I go into work. I've got to pick the van up because the guy that normally has the van is on a week off. So I go to the van with the key that he's left, and the key that he's left will not start the vehicle or take the steering lock off. And I'm telling you now, I was flipping. I'm like this, trying to get this, literally. So I kind of get irritated, and I'm like this, and all of a sudden, click, it goes. So I drive it round the back of the shop and I park it. I then go to the girls in the shop. I'm going to go out, visit a few customers. I'll probably be out till about 2-3 o'clock. So I go to the vehicle, I put the key in, and it won't do anything. I'm twisting, turning and twisting and turning, and I'm thinking, what the hell is going on here? So I pull the key out, I go in the safe, I get the spare key, I put the spare key in, click, it turns straight away. So that was Monday. Now, here comes the best part. On Thursday, I go outside my house to jump in the van. The key turns because I'm using the new key. I just start pulling off and the car's pulling to the left. Literally pulling hard to the left. What the hell's going off here? So I drove a little bit more and I can hear and I went, oh my god, you're joking. So in the middle of the street, stop it. In the middle of the street, I get out, I look at the passenger side tyre, it's as flat as a pancake. I look up at the sky and I go, God, what the hell do you want from me? Yeah. So, here's the story. I phoned the company that will lease the vehicle off. They then turn around and say, they go through all these checks. Are you on your own? Are you in a safe place? Do you have to be anywhere? Has the vehicle got anything in it? And blah, blah. I went, no, I was on my way to work. Or I've just, realised that the car was pulling to one side. What I've done, I've got out and there's actually the tyres flat. Okay, we'll have a recovery vehicle with you within the hour. So, I'm waiting. Now, the best thing about it is I wasn't that far from my home. So, I went back home, put the kettle on. By the time I've put the kettle on, I get a phone call from the AA. This is the AA driver. We're going to be with you within 15 minutes. And I went, oh, that's bloody good. So, I have to finish my cup of tea. By the time I've walked down the street, turned to the right, got to the vehicle, the guy's driving towards me and I flag him down. So he looks at the vehicle and goes, all right, yeah, yeah, ooh, yeah. And he gets on the back of the low loader. We drive down to Quick Fit, right? I'm going to say something to you guys now. Why the hell do they call it Quick Fit? And I'm going to explain the reason for that. So we go to the Quick Fit. The guy goes into the reception desk with me. He then turns around to the guy behind the counter and says, have you got a tyre which is a 655, blah, 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 blah. He knew the number straight away without even looking at it. Goes on his PC. No, the computer said no. And he goes, right, okay. So, have any of your other stores got one? Yeah, there's one in our Basford office. Hang on, I'm getting there. You're spoiling my story, Jimmy.
That's what she said.
So, we drove from the original location to the further location, which is pointless me to tell you what the area is because you won't know. We pull up, guy comes out to meet us because you've got a great big AA vehicle, pulls up, and it's got a mini van on the back. So he goes, have you got this type? Yeah, we've got 4 of them. Okay, now, when they took it off, I'm sat there, and he came back in, and he went, you've got a spare tyre? And I went, have I? He goes, yeah. And I go, so, why didn't the other guy that came out say something to us and sort that out? I don't know. So, now, Quick Fit. This all started at 8 o'clock. So it probably took me an hour between the first depot to the second depot. You wouldn't believe that I did not get back into work till 12 o'clock that day. You know what they did? Because it's a lease vehicle, the lease company said, change the tyre that was knackered. Because we already had a spare on it, and they'd repaired the one from the spare originally and put it underneath, to take the one underneath, put it on the back, and take the one that they've repaired to go on the spare and put that underneath. And I'm sat there like a lemon for nearly 3.5 hours while they did this. And that was my Thursday.
How was your Friday?
Today was quite a good day, to be honest.
For me, it was also a good day.
So now, let me see if I can go back to some of those questions in chat, because I tell you something, I have not had a good week. I can't wait for it to finish.
I've had the perfect week.
And what was that? Come on then, let's have it.
I was driving trains around. That's all I did this week.
The difference is, sorry about this, the difference is, Jimmy, we are not allowed to. Because it's a lease vehicle, we are told we are not allowed to change the tyres, we have to make the call. Because it's a lease vehicle. If we change a tyre or we do anything to that vehicle and it is not right, we are blamed. So we are just told to phone a number. That's all we're told to do. I know how to change a spare tyre, so that's that one. Dude, I checked over the American man changed their own tyres. No, we're not. It's a lease vehicle. We're just not allowed to. We're just not allowed to. I can't say no because it's a company vehicle. It's a company vehicle. That's what the problem is. So whenever we have, if anything happens to the vehicle, no matter what it is, we are just told to call this number. Yeah, but you can do that, but you validate the lease. That's the problem. I know the world, listen guys, we've said this before, the world has gone crazy when it comes to health and safety. Honestly, it is absolutely crazy. And we're told to not wait in the vehicle, to find shelter somewhere. How far out am I? I am...
We have to wait over here behind the guidance rail.
I don't. 28 minutes out. I am 28 minutes out.
I have a lease car as well, but I can change my tires.
Is it for your use?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the difference. When we used to have our own vehicles in this company before they took them off us. Now, if it was the case, yes, I could change my own tyre. This is a minivan. Yeah, from Ibiza, 27 minutes now.
I am also 27 minutes out.
Oh, wonderful. Never. I'm not that daft. I don't park where I shouldn't. It's kidding. I've never had a wheel clamp on any of my... Without knowing. Could you imagine if you tried to, what you call it, drive off? Rip the side of the bloody wing off.
That's kind of fun.
You guys are sick. It caused more damage to your vehicle than it would the wheel clamp. I can tell you that now.
Depends what kind of vehicle you have.
Yeah, but they tend to use the right sort of wheel clamp for the right sort of vehicle there, don't they?
No, maybe not.
I got one. It was road tax, lol. Oh my god. I went to remove. Wow. I can imagine you. It's a wonder they didn't blow the vehicle up. Seriously. I always thought if you have a wheel clamp on your vehicle and you remove it, you get another fine on top of that one. I'm sure you do. Yeah, I do get paid. I'm the manager. I do get paid because it was all within work. It was all within working hours, and it was all around me getting to work. Yeah, I get paid as normal. Oh, I definitely get paid as normal. My God. They couldn't, because I could have just turned around and says, well, I'll leave the vehicle and go to work if that's what you want me to do. But I have to stay with the vehicle, and the AA, if they have that vehicle on the back of their low loader, they're not allowed to give you the keys until it's actually off. And another thing, I learned a lot from this young lad that came to pick me up and take the vehicle down. He has to take a photo. He has to take 4 photos before he puts it on the low loader, and then when he takes it off the low loader, he takes another 4 photos, and this is all about damage and things like that.
Yeah, so you can sue them if
Yeah,
you
well,
damage it later on.
well, he was telling me some stories. I got moved and stuck in a garage. You see, this is where it's a compound, isn't it? Because what they do normally, from what I can remember, if they clamp your vehicle and the vehicle's not moved with it, and the fine is not paid within a certain period of time, they can either come back and they can remove that vehicle and put it in a compound. If they take that vehicle, and I could be wrong about this, but this is what I'm kind of remembering that I know. If they put that vehicle in a compound, you then get charged for the amount of time it is in the compound. I think the good lady's here as well now, guys. No, I put it in my garage. Well, that's fine. So they couldn't take the car. It's fine. Oh, the good lady's here. All the fun stops.
Hide your kids.
All the fun stops.
Hide your jokes.
Yeah, I have to be careful what I say as well, don't you think? She hasn't been here all evening, so I talk about her.
At least I can stay what I want.
Yeah, snow tires are good if you use them on snow. 50, have we ever had fun?
No.
Actually, it depends what your class is. Alright, that's it, all the fun stops. Shh. Can you do me a favour? I already went round, nobody was in. Before you get thingy, if you just knock on the door, I think they're in now. Because that would be them. It's 102, I'm sure that's 102. Yeah. Exactly. Careful, you'll be on camera. Come on. Click. Oh my God. See what she's like? No mo fun. What the hell is that?
I saw that.
Do you know something? Honestly and truthfully, Mr. Shy, I enjoyed Sherlock Holmes. I really enjoyed that particular thing that we were doing. I did enjoy it, looking for those cogs and that lot. I thought it was quite fun. Now, the problem we have here is, I've been speaking to my new boss, because I've got a new boss now, and where I used to work late on a Monday, he wants us now to work late on a Tuesday.
Yay.
Well, it's alright for you, because you don't like watching Sherlock Holmes, but it means, I know, it means that things may change. Stop trying to play at being smart. You know, what the hell is this? Oh God, Skinny, you weren't my tour guide. Oh gosh. You see, mine, to be honest and truthfully, this really doesn't start telling you to descend until you're actually over the water. I think Sherlock Holmes streams should be longer because it takes time. It's not about the length, it's about, then if that's the case, Ollie, I would have to move it to a Wednesday when it's my day off so I can start the stream a lot earlier. You have to understand, and I don't think, do you know what, I'm going to have a go at all of you guys, every single one of you. Okay, I was your walkthrough. No, you were not. Right. You don't seem to realise that I have a full-time job as well. I'm not at school because I'm far too young. Okay?
50.
Yeah.
Did you hear that the Area 51 raid is today.
Area 51 what?
The Area 51 raid is today.
Oh. Oh, wow, yeah, you've told me about that, isn't it? Yes, yes, yeah. Well, it's climate change day today as well, so.
No, it's
2.
tomorrow.
How many you got?
Oh wait, the climate change day. Is
Just one?
today. Yeah.
No, there should be 2. There was 2 on the order, weren't there? Can you remember? 1 second, guys. Just give me a second.
Whoa.
Sorry, I was just talking to the good lady.
Did you hear me talking?
No, I couldn't hear you talking because I muted you.
Good.
They couldn't hear you in chat either.
Oh,
So if you were talking, they couldn't hear you. If I press the
I was-
mute up here, nobody hears you.
that's not nice.
It's because of this mic that I've got. I've not sorted out I just want to try. I'm just gonna bear with me, guys. I just want to check something as well. I'll do it on the other screen. I've just got to check something. Bum, 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 bum. Is that orders? That's it. Hi guys. Janet. Janet. Oh shit! Do you know what? What is it when you talk? She just disappears, literally, just gone. I've ordered something and I've only received one of them. And I should have received 2. And it says it was delivered. Both of them say they were delivered. Oh, was expected Friday. Sorry, your package is late. We emailed you as... Oh, okay, all right, no problem. That's fine, that's fine. I'm happy now. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Don't be nosy, Ollie. Put it this way, it takes batteries. And we ordered 2 of them. I'm horrible, aren't I? When she comes back down, you'll hear me shout her and I'll try and explain to her now. She does that. She'll come and say hello. No, I'm not ordering that because I have to stay on her good side. But you guys get me in trouble because she's in the next room. I have to talk nice about her. But what happens is... Hang on, she's coming back. Is this Benadryl?
Quick, hide yourself. Hide yourself, she's coming.
Right, I have to be careful now and get ready for this flight because if I do a bad landing, I'm going to blame it on chat.
At least it's on chat and not on me.
I'm changing my name to Ben. No, I'm not going to do it. I don't. Do you know what, women? She's as deaf as a brush. No. Are you kept hostage? I feel like it at times. She will venture in here eventually, and when she does, I'll be able to speak to her. Hello?
Hi.
Wow. Hello?
Hi.
Oh, what? Hello? I've been trying to talk to you and then you walked off. Come here, weren't you? One of them is... It says one's late. One of them was out of stock, but it's coming on Friday. So which one did you... That one's yours. No, I can't. You left what in the car? You left it in the car?
Now, I mean, when I'm at work. I don't swear. You know what I mean?
Oh, just tell everybody. I'm sure they want to hear what's going off in your life. Jeez. Yeah, I know what you mean, alright. Mr. Shy, don't. Honestly, don't.
Mr. Shy, just keep shy.
What I've done is, I think this is... I loaded vectors in. And I think that's what's doing this now. Yeah, I think that's what's doing this now. And I can only see it now when I'm here and looking at this. I bought it the other week and loaded it straight in, and I didn't load the sim up. I just thought I'll wait till tonight. But it does look nice, don't it?
No, looks like shit.
No, I was referring. I'm having like two conversations at the same time. Mr. Shy, I apologise for that. I'm having two conversations. This is what I mean about streaming. It can be difficult at times. Right, I need to prepare myself because I am 14 minutes out and I am at 25,000 feet. I'm going to actually ask for a altitude decrease. I'm going to go by 18. Here we go. Just because I know.
Descend and maintain flight level 190. Expect flight level 180. Foxtrot India, Foxtrot Tango Yankee.
190. So it was going to actually tell me to descend as well. There we go. And then I will actually slow this baby down. There we go. What's your vector, Victor? I'm coming in on runway 24. Where did I get the plane from? You get in the link for it. I can put it's. I get most of the planes that I get are freeware, and they're all from Simviation. So if you just go into Google and put Simviation, it will take you to the one site, and you can get anything you like, and it's all free. The only difference is they take download time, but they're all free. Multitasking. I've learned to do a lot of that, I can tell you that now, a lot of that. Right, so 50 is nosediving. We are going down. Because what it will do is it will take you that way in. There, that way. Yeah, what you do is when you're installing, I'm not ignoring anybody, guys. My flight to Japan and the pilot's name was White. You see, that's why I'm not reading a lot of them out. You got a link. For you, anything. For you, anything is possible.
Is ready for stream. Y'all watch it.
Kenko, oh my god, Kenko the man. I don't want to talk to Kenko, to be honest, but Kenko has just hosted a 50 plus
Kenko doesn't want to talk to you.
Listen, you do not interrupt me. Kenko's just hosted the 50 plus gamers stream with 24 viewers. Kenko, how are you, sir? Thank you very, very much. Caught me at the right time as I am just coming into land. And for your viewers, thank you very much.
You ready?
Coming into land.
PQD, thank you very, very much. How are you? I'm trying to get this link. You ready? Humber, have a look at that page for me, and that should give you what you want. That's it. All you need to do is type whatever plane that you're looking for into the search bar, and it will bring it up for you. It'll give you a whole list. When you go to install them, it actually tells you exactly how and what to do to install them as well. You ready? Plane Bio, thank you very, very much for the follow.
I am almost descending.
Okay. I've got to go down to 18 now anyway, which I think is what it wanted me to do in the first place. 150 I've got to turn for. I've got to descend to 5,000 from this, my god.
I'm descending.
Right, so now I can activate everything I need to activate. So if I now hit that button there, let's get that done. We are ready. Hope you are well. I am always fine. Damn it, you're going to overtake me on followers again. We're going to play this cat and mouse race, me and you, Kenko. I hope you're well, mate, and thank you very much for that raid. I really appreciate it. Guys, if you are not following Kenko, we have given that gentleman a shout out. I say this about him every single time he raids me. You go over, you say hello, but you do not hit that follow button. Oh no, he's a really, really, really good flight sim streamer, guys. Hit that follow button, give him all the support you can give him.
I'm a better streamer.
No, you're not, and how dare you insult him when he's in my stream? How dare you?
Fight me.
Fight you? I will kick the life out of you, sir. No, he's a really good guy. I've got a lot of time for him. Right, okay, so I am descending now to 5,000 feet. I have got 10 minutes before I land. Short Kev, how are you, sir? You ready? I'm always ready. Always ready. You know what? I have got a parrot, right? As you see, you can hear her anyway. I've got a parrot. 50 go through the screen to. Do you know what? I would. Everybody likes that song, Short Kev. Sorry, everybody likes it. It's one of those I think that probably won't get old, even if I do. I have a parrot too, African grey. No, mine's called a white single female. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, yo, we're going to Ibiza. I know, I've been trying to look after myself. And if you book it next year. I mean. 50210 rated. Sorry, retard. I used to have a long-tailed parakeet. Nice. How are you? Called Barney. Oh my god. Oh, 5 to 10. All right. 50 to 10. I'm trying to work that one out, but I kind of think I understand what you're saying. Mum's idea. Oh, Panda, I'm doing absolutely fine. How are you? Can ask me that question when I've landed, if I do a good landing. Other than that, we'll just see how I go. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not too bad today. Not too bad at all. Normally, on a Friday, I normally say that I'm tired, but I've not been too bad. So we are descending. I'm just getting below 10,000
You ready?
feet now. Oh, you don't, QD. One thing you do not need to do is drop a £1 donation on me, because it's that tune, isn't it? I will explain to you what happens to that £1 donation. It goes towards pro mods. Every time I get a £1 donation, I always say it will just go towards pro mods when I do Euro Truck.
Evening.
Good evening, sir. Hope you are well. Can I have the quid? Mr. Shy, I will send it to you by a post. By the time you get it, it's going to be worth about 49 pence. As Tesco say, 50 every little helps. It does. Skiddy, it does. I'm British, so definitely mum. Okay, anything helps.
I am Dutch.
Oh, we know that. God's sake. You don't have to tell us, we know.
You couldn't tell.
This is what's going off at
From my
Ibiza at the moment.
accent.
Look at all this. This is what's going off at Ibiza at this moment in time, look. You've got Silent, who's going away from it. I don't know why.
I'm not going away from Ibiza. I'm flying towards Ibiza.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. I'm saying no more. Oh, I've got to turn now anyway.
Turn right heading 180 Foxtrot India Foxtrot Tango Yankee.
There we go. Von 80. Too many stag doos. Oof. What am I at the moment? I am now at 8,000 feet. But 5. Just drop that one on. Okay. 50 is going down to 5. Right, let's just have a look what this thing wants me to do here.
Nothing.
If I do a crash and burn on this, I will not be happy. I just want to tell you both good luck or counting on you. Oh, put the pressure on. 6,000 feet. Oh, here we go. What it will do is it will take us straight over, and then it will turn us to the right, and we should come in on that angle there. Look what it will do, take us straight across. It may take us out that way and then bring us across like this. That's normally
It takes me around.
Say again.
It takes me around the airport.
It will take. Yeah, that's what I mean. It will take us probably out. I'm kind of. You're at a more direct approach to me.
Yeah, but I'm going around the island.
Right,
to
so
land
that's what it'll
on
do
the
me.
other side.
Has this plane got FMC on it? It has, but it's not a fully functioning FMC.
Because he's a freeware pilot.
I like. Do you know, when you think about it though, I think the reason I like to do this is because you actually tend to do more in the plane than you would if you would just set the FMC, because you're only really taking control when it comes into landing anyway. Where I prefer when the FMC says do this, do that, turn this, do that, change this altitude, do that, rather than sit there just watching a plane do something. This is calls for the Venga Boy song. I would really like to play it, retard, but I don't like when Twitch decide to mute my VODs. If you like freeway, get X-Plane and get the Zebo. I've got the Zebo mod.
You got this explain as well.
And I've got X-Plane, because you helped me with that, didn't you, if I remember, Silent? How do you get GPS in it? How do you get GPS in what?
There is now an automatic updater for the Zebo.
Is there?
Yeah.
To get this to work in here, it's quite simple.
Turn left heading 155.
155.
But the only problem is FS Cloud doesn't work in X-Plane.
Right, I need to turn this speed down just a bit. 150. I should. Oh God! Just realised I'm breaking the law. I'm breaking the European laws here.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee, please acknowledge. Turn left heading 155, Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
There we go. I have hit. Instead of playing it 50, why don't you just... No, I'm going to ignore that one. FS Cloud does work with X-Plane if you install the plugins. Yeah, it does. Mine will pick up whichever simulator I load up. If I load up X-Plane, it will connect. If I load up P3D, it will connect. If I load up if I load up X-Plane, it will connect. It's already set. The GPS map, how you get it in this plane, did you put it in? No, if you press Shift and 3, it should automatically come up. Mr. Mamba Gator Simulation, yo, how are you, sir? Yeah, if you press Shift and 3, it automatically comes up. I've just mapped a key for it to come up. That's all I've done. So that when I'm on the approach, I can see the glide slopes and things. That's all I've done that for. So here we are. We are coming in.
That's what she said.
I need to slow this thing down a bit as well. And before I do that, I've got to quickly go somewhere.
He's going to the tiny room. Now I can be a narrator again. Hello. Oh, we're going to Ibiza. Oh.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot.
I'm killing cats.
Contact Alma, approach.
Oh wait, he's getting
Okay,
away.
okay. What's it asking me for? Nothing. Woo!
Beep beep, I'm a sheep.
125, Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
Who's killing cats?
It
Who's
wasn't
the
me.
invisible man? Me? Okay.
Stop. Certainly.
Right, okay.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
Let's get this right.
Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. Moment approach. Roger. Altimeter 2992. Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. Door 1 miles northeast. Turn right heading to
I'm still at 16,000 feet.
ILS. Runway 2 warp approach. Maintain 2000 until established on the localizer. Contact reset tower on 1.
I wasn't singing.
215.
Turn right heading 215.
Silent that never sings.
Cleared ILS. Runway 2 warp.
Get this thing slowed down.
2000 until established. Tower on 118.5. Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. Repeat the tower. Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. 620 miles northeast inbound. ILS. Runway 2 warp approach. Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee. Repeat the tower. Fly straight in. Runway 24. Altimeter 2992. Fly straight in. Runway 2 warp. Foxtrot, India, Foxtrot, Tango, Yankee.
Right, okay. Wants me to go to 2000 ILS runway 24 approach. 215.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing, please check to see that your seatbelt is securely fastened and that your tray table and seat back are in the upright and locked position.
Just trying to now,
Time, please turn off any portable electronic
quickly,
equipment until we're parked at the
before I
gate.
go into land.
Flight attendants will be doing their final safety checks.
We cannot smoke in a plane.
I'm not in the cockpit.
Liar. I said in the plane, not in the cockpit.
You can do anything you like in the cockpit. You can even smuggle drugs and everything in. Seatbelts, prepare for impact. That's out of order, Skiddy.
Just
Right,
brace.
I have now
Brace
hit.
for impact.
I just need to make sure that this thing doesn't go and do anything silly.
It will.
It probably will, but we are coming in, guys. Runway's just there, look. I love the approach of this as well. I love that.
Just before you land, you will turn upside down. You know that oil on the runway doesn't have any effects.
Doesn't it?
Brakes
I
with
picked the
this
wrong
engine.
week to quit sniffing glue. You did. Right, what's going off here? Oh, don't go and do this to mess me. Oh, it's just speeding up now. Come on. Oh, this isn't going well. Come on. Come on. Right, we're just speeding up now. Nice, that's good. Woo! I thought I was going to lose it. I've got flaps. I have got flaps. I am doing okay. I have got flaps. Don't worry, guys. I have got one at the moment. I've got that, look. I won't go full flaps or anything lower than that until later, guys. I'll be fine. Don't worry. I will be fine. It's all good. It's all good. If I do this, then I... Oh, gosh. Will it come up? Yeah. And I see that as soon as I hit the glide slope, I'm on track. Look, I'll zoom in a little bit. There we go, look. We're coming in there, look. I know what you should do. You fly normal PDMG, let me fly my plane. I watched your landing the other day, so careful.
Are you talking to me?
Say again?
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to chat.
What?
Chat's trolling me.
You are the troll.
I know about this plane, don't worry.
You will crash.
I hope I do. Because then I will proof, then all it will do is just say that, what you call it, that chat was correct. Here we go.
We are always correct.
Foxtrot Juliet, Foxtrot Tango Yankee, cleared to land. Runway 24.
There we go. 50 is coming in.
Cleared to land. Runway 24. Foxtrot India, Foxtrot Tango Yankee.
$50 is coming in. Manuel is in Mexico. In Mexican, not Mexico. Ooh.
He will crash and burn! Crash and burn!
Probably will do. I probably will do now.
Brace for impact.
Coming in okay, look.
Don't look behind you.
Oh, tell me you're not behind me, please.
No, I will be in front of you.
Why are you coming in at the same time?
No. I'm still at 10,000 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's taking me around the airport.
Oh, are you coming in at either end then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oops.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we request that you
50
turn off
is coming in.
all electronic devices and keep them turned off until we are safely parked at the gate. In final preparation for landing, please make sure your seat backs are straight up, your tray tables are stowed, and any carry-on luggage is tucked under the seat in front of you.
50 is down.
Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin one last time to do compliance checks and to collect all remaining service items.
There we go. 50 is down. Nice long runway as well. Yeah, it was a bit fast, it was, but I'm down. Dead center, nice landing, can't complain. There we go. 50 is down.
Foxtrot India, Foxtrot Tango Yankee, exit runway.
Now you have to wait for me.
I'm going to get off the runway straight away as well.
I'm not even there yet.
That was kind of okay. 50 was pleased with that.
Foxtrot India, Foxtrot Tango Yankee, contact ground on 121.8.
Yeah, 50 was happy with that. No wrong with that.
Going to 121.8, Foxtrot India, Foxtrot Tango Yankee.
Spilt me a beer. Well, I tell you what, you shouldn't be drinking alcohol on a bleeding approach. That's all I can say. That was a very good landing. That was okay, guys. That was okay. I'm not going to do another one after this one, Silent.
Alright.
Yeah, just get you to come in. Because I'm looking at the time now. It said 10 to 10 now. Check for dead birds. Why? Why?
Because you're a dead bird.
Oh, that was a horrible landing rate as well. It was too hard. Wow. That was a horrible landing rate.
See, told you can't fly.
Well, I can fly. I think it's just the landing and everything I still need to work on them. It was absolute pants, guys. Absolute pants. I'll tell you that now. It was ridiculously crap. It really was bad. Absolute pants. It was rubbish. I've been timed. No, we let you back in. Great pup, we let you back in, but I think you went watching somebody else. We did let you back in. I'm sure we let you back in. Okay. Shut up. I'm going to look at it anyway, Great Pup, so I do apologise for that. I'm going to look at it. Short Kev, alright 50, I'm out for the night. Have a great, that's it, I'm going off anyway. Short Kev, thank you very much for that, mate, and have a wonderful time. I'm not going to let your message through as well. You can sort off because you're just trying to prove your point to what you call it, to Great Pup, which is not going to happen. Right, okay, this is how bad it was. You're going to love this. 1010. I know I came in incredibly fast as well. 1010. Everything else was reasonable, but that was absolutely pants on it. And that's what I need to work on more than anything. That. Just that bit there, look. I need to work on that so bad. It was so bad, look at that. Landing gear is shattered. My back is shattered. Listen, you were lucky you got on the plane, for God's sake. Don't know about anything else. You were lucky you got anywhere else. Right, okay, let's get this thing all turned off. Okay. Just have a bit of fun before I go off. Request deboarding. Just have a bit of fun here. I don't have anything for this plane, you see. That's the problem. This plane is just pure... It's pure default.
It's pure shit.
Yeah. You get what I mean? You can go utilities on it. And I think the only thing you can do is crap, like just stuff like that. But I don't think it all works. No. Something I downloaded which kind of works alright for that. But anyway, guys, that's it.
No, I'm not there yet.
Well, you better hurry up then. I'll wait for you, don't worry. I've got nothing set up at this point anyway as well, to be fair. Wife needs to go see Dr. Mike. Oh, you see. You can't. I wish I could. I wish I could. I wonder if... Just have a look at this and see what... Oh, get out of it. Have a look at this and see what this thing does.
I still don't have the ILS.
You haven't got it? Let's see if I can find you anyway. Here we go. Here's Silent. Here we go, look. I don't know where you're... Oh, he's coming. Oh, you're opposite side.
Yeah.
Silent's coming in at the opposite side. At the opposite side. Oh my God. What do you reckon, guys? What I'd like to do is I want to get scenery for Ibiza if I can.
I do have scenery for Ibiza.
Say again, sorry.
I do have scenery for Ibiza.
What have you got it on Orbex or?
No, it's Aerosoft.
Oh, okay.
$2,500.
So we're watching an expert coming in now, guys. Oh, I like the shadow that you've got there as well on the water.
I can't see anything.
Just here, there's a little speck, which is you. That's your shadow.
Yeah.
Butter, never. You'll never get a butter landing from Silent. Never. Probably lard, but never butter. Guarantee you that.
But I can't see shit because of these clouds.
You see, I love your vocabulary. It's really, really good.
Mine?
Okay, why has that come up? Let's just do that. Just to get rid of that screen. Oh, I can't believe Oh, great pup. Do you know what? I do like your humour. I love that. I can't believe it's not butter landing. I do like that. I've got to say one thing, great pup. You do make me laugh. Of all the things I like, you really do make me laugh at times. You are a funny guy. I thought Silent was the funny guy, but not anymore. You have been overtaken. Oh, look at this. He's altering it. Look, he's altering himself. So I'm not putting him under any pressure, guys, but let's just look at this coming in.
Yeah, it isn't grabbing the ILS,
Oh,
so it will
listen,
be all
I
manual
do not
landing.
want excuses. I just want to see a landing better than mine, which
It's
you,
always
yeah,
it
that's what
is always better than
you will
yours.
always do that. I get that. And then the guy landed too. Yeah, this is silent. Flop, flop, flop in the water. I think you've got different scenery to me, though, haven't you?
I do have different scenery. I
So
said I have the Aerosoft scenery.
yeah, it may look like he's on the water, but that's only because I don't have any scenery for this airport or anything like that. He's actually coming on. Oh, he's doing okay. A bit low for me, but yeah, he's a bit low. Yeah, he's altering it now. Look, I think he's got 2 and 2. Looking at that.
No, I have 1 and 3.
Okay.
No, I have 2 and 2.
Right, you got 2 and 2 now. Okay, we're gonna try and can I pull back on this anymore? No. It's coming in nice. Somebody's taking off as well by the looks of things. Oh my god.
Yeah, someone is taking off. It's a car.
Oh my god. Somebody clip that. That is absolutely brilliant. He ran off the runway, wherever it was. Nice one, sir. Very nice. I'm going to do this, though. He crashed and burned. Look at that. Right in the right place, look. He crashed and burned, guys. Look at that. Nice landing there, mate. I spoilt it for you by making out he crashed and burned, but nice landing, yeah. Oh, dear. That was fun. That was good.
Landing. You can't say I'm shit anymore.
Oh, no. That was okay, actually. This is what his plane's doing, really. Look, guys. This look is blurring up. Look. That's what's going off, really. Mr. V. Brewster, how are you? Oh, God. That was a good landing, by the way, that was. I just want to see your landing rates as well. Just want to see your landing rate. Get them doors shut. Oh, dear, that was fun. Who crashed and burned and shattered my... No, nobody did, to be honest. I did a landing that was very, very, very heavy, but I came in at dead centre, which was a little bit better than Silent, but he'll get a better touchdown rate than me. I know he will.
Everything will be better
It's
than you.
easy, just the opposite of 50. But you did okay. I was kind of, you know, your landing was very, very smooth.
I know.
He's over there, look. He's over there. He's just sat there, look. Are you going to come over to me or are you going to stay there?
I'm going over.
Okay, no worries.
I'm slowly taxiing.
No problems. Tango went off the end of the runway because he always forgot auto throttle. I've done that on many occasions, I have, you know. I have actually done that before where I've forgotten to turn off the auto throttle and it's just carried on down the runway. And I've been pressing reverse thrusters, the brake, and wondering why the thing's not stopping. I've made loads of mistakes when I was learning, and I still make mistakes now, but guess what? I absolutely enjoy doing Friday Flight Nights with a passion. I love them.
You can see now that I have different scenery, because I'm on the grass.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Here we go, look, so we can get him to come on this side. He's coming over to us now. So change Friday Flight Night to Friday Night or Friday. Can't believe it's not Better Flight Night. We'll see how I go. We'll see how 50 does.
It was great.
It's always fun. It's always fun. Always good.
I'll make a picture of the scenery for you in a minute.
Okay. All good. Right, everything is down to zeros. Which is fine. Let's take those off. Can't do anything next. I've turned the engines off, but other than that, yeah, all good. I enjoyed that. That was kind of nice. Are you staying there then?
Yeah, because machinery
Oh,
ends there.
okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's just do this. There do we go. Oh. Right then, guys. That is it for 50. We've had a absolutely amazing time. You ready?
50.
1 second.
You want to know my touchdown CDA? Mine is 96.
Not the max, no. There you go. All basic standard scenery. Say again, Silent.
Just look in Discord.
Okay. You're joking. Do you know what? He got a 96, guys. He got a 96. So I think if we look on the highest number, I won that one. If we look at the highest number, 50 always wins on the highest numbers. Right, guys, I need to get off now because I've got work in the morning. I need to get this plane look. It's something. Yeah, it is. Right, guys, so you have been watching the 50 Plus Gamer with a squad member. To be honest, guys, I want to thank you all because I have thoroughly enjoyed it this evening. It's been an absolute pleasure. It really has. Thank you, Ollie. It's been so nice. All right, so that looks nice. That does, to be honest. That does look nice. Have a great weekend. Thank you very much for that, Tango. Guys, I want to thank you anyway. We always have a good Friday flight night, and I want to thank you guys for making it as enjoyable as you do for me. Silent, you've been an absolute superstar, although I still don't like you. I still want to fight you, and it needs to get done this weekend.
All right.
Okay. But thank you very much for being here for me. It's been an absolute pleasure, matey, yeah.
No problem.
Okay, I will close Discord as of now. Wonderful. Discord is now closed. Guys, thank you very much. I will close the stream. I may be on tomorrow night. I think, to be honest and truthfully, I may do some 7 days to die because I am getting withdrawal symptoms. And on Sunday, I'm going to try on Sunday and see if I can get the guys together. If I don't get the guys together, the idea is I do want to do farms. If I don't get the guys together, I'll probably look at something and stream on my own. But I want to thank you all very much for making it a nice, enjoyable, calm evening. You've been watching the 50 Plus Gamer with one 50 Plus squad member. Guys, have an absolutely brilliant time. I haven't looked how many's in the stream. Still okay for me. But guys, I will speak to you all tomorrow night. Have a wonderful evening. Good night. You ready? You ready?
The 50 plus game. The 50 plus game. The 50 plus game. The 50 plus game.